Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today I am going to be reviewing the 4th episode of Primal, that is Terror Under the Blood Moon. And I'm not going to do a recap every time, I'm just going to do it like probably once or maybe 2 times or maybe 3 times. But, yeah. So, without further ado, let us begin, shall we? So, this episode kind of started off well, weird, because, well, we see Fang and Spear running from a whole army of mother freaking raptors. Like, literally, I'm not kidding. This is like an army of freaking raptors. It's like probably at least 100 or maybe 110 of these raptors. Because the amount of raptors is just, oh my god, there's just so many raptors. Like, seriously, what did Fang and Spear do to make these guys angry? Or did they start chasing them for no reason? A few raptors tried to get to them and obviously tried to kill them, but obviously that's not going to be enough for obviously Spear and Fang. I thought at first when I saw this in the trailer, I thought that they were leading the raptors. This was like another big boss that they had to fight, so they had to use raptors, but it's kind of the opposite. Seeing this scene also gave me flashbacks to Disney's Dinosaur. The Fang and Spear managed to shake the raptors off by going into the tall grass, but even that doesn't work, because the raptors, well, we already know what happens in a frickin' dinosaur movie or show, that is not good to go into the long grass. If anything, that helps the raptors to escape, but some of the raptors corner Fang and Spear somehow, and the other group comes out from behind, and it's just an intense moment until the raptors suddenly leave. For unknown reasons, they just left. They just start heading back to the long grass, and Spear and Fang are just like, what the heck? Why are they leaving? Until Spear and Fang just assumed that it was safe to come out. Or start roaming around, but they turn around and see that the moon is red. Like, literally, I'm not kidding. It's just red. And so Spear and Fang start walking around, trying to figure out what is going on, and why are the raptors now are not chasing them, or having any interest on killing them. Until later on, Spear finds a rock that has skulls on it. And somehow Spear and Fang end up on Skull Island. Nah, I'm just kidding. Kidding about that part. But Spear can also tell that there's something not right here. As they're continuing on with their little journey, and all of a sudden, Spear and Fang and notice that that something is watching them. And immediately they heard something and try to see what it is. And what they see is something that's kind of unexpected. They see a small, skinny human creature trying to carry some food back. However, the screams and roars of other creatures are obviously putting Spear off, making him very alert. However, the creature human falls and breaks his leg. The other members of the tribe start coming out and try to help him out. However, they get taken away by these large bat-like creatures. The tribe does their best to try to hold off the bats, while the injured number tries to carry the food, until Spear decides to help them out. And just like that, they were gone. And then the bat tries to kill Spear. But there was one thing that Spear has that the bat did not have. A mother freaking T-Rex. I'm pretty sure those human creatures got a lot more than what they bargained for. Because with Fang and Spear killing some of the bats, they got a lot more food than they originally wanted. But at the same time, bats have rabies. So I don't know if that would be a good idea to eat the bats unless you cook the rabies out or something like that. I don't know. However, one of the bats takes Spear and Fang tries her best to save him. And so she goes after Spear. However, one of the human creatures grabs Spear's hip, well, obviously Spear, and the bat just happens to be carrying him somewhere. At first I was like, why aren't you eating him? But later on I found out the reason why. Fang does her best to catch up to the bat, and eventually she follows the bat to a giant mountain. She tries to climb on it, but it does not work. And so she pretends to play dead. And so the bats can carry her up there. For which it works, and when she's up in the mountain, she starts exploring around in the cave, to see what is going on and see where it's spear. At the same time, she finds other bodies, and of course, wrapped up legs. Trying to find where Spirit is at, and Fang is confused and doesn't know where to start. However, using her sense of smell, she tries to find Spear. However, she hears something, and that something is not good. And it's revealed that the freaking bats freaking worship a spider. And this is a freaking big spider, too. The spider starts its battle with Fang. However, the battle continues when Fang tries to gain the upper hand. And that's when the spider goes all Hulk smash on her and starts to try to kill Fang until Fang finds Spear.